Hello, everyone. I'm trying something different. I recorded a game of Dungeons and Dragons where I am hosting the game and my friends are playing. So join me in all of the idiocy that happens. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload a video of these once a week. So hopefully, you enjoy this as much as I did. So, everyone is on the wagon that you see on your screen. You're heading towards this town. Yes.
Oh,
There should be a
God dang it.
there should be a green map overlay.
I was gonna say that.
Everyone's on the wagon heading towards town. Oh my god, is it gonna be like this to start?
We're trying so hard, dude. You don't even. Just
I'm
excited.
trying. Alright.
Hey, you wanted this.
I have a dragon.
That's why there's two horses pulling the wagon.
Yeah, to
I
carry
just lost my
fucking
token.
this
I
big
thought the
dragon
horses were
ass.
trying to pull our depression.
Oh,
We need it too, because we need to pull all our depression.
Okay.
All right.
So, I
So
have a big enough wagon.
you should see Jacob at the front of the wagon driving.
He's a handsome man.
Yes. You know this character. Your characters know who Jacob is because at the previous town, he was looking for people to help him with a mission. You all agreed to go to this mission for money. What you do with it is what you do with it. Beforehand, everyone should be able to see this. He handed you this mission scroll. And as I'll give you time to read it if you want, you can read it, whatever.
Read.
I'm sorry.
I can't read. Sorry, I'm illiterate.
You can click on it.
Spell
to
it out
zoom in.
for me. I'm all
Yeah.
over it.
If you click on it, you can actually see it better. But as you guys are rolling into town, he kind of looks back and says,
Excuse me.
"You guys have any questions for me about anything before we get in?"
Yeah, we there yet?
Almost. We're coming up on the gates now.
So I have to ask.
Hmm.
Do our players know each other?
Kinda. Like you guys have been traveling for about 5 days now, and so you guys are accustomed to each other for the most part. We're just gonna go on the basis of like you agreed to do this mission together because they needed 4 people, and you 4 signed up first.
Guess we weren't horsing around.
Absolutely
Wagon
not.
first. Name? No.
What's the name of your character, Carl?
Tiny the Pun Master.
What the fuck is
His name is Tiny the Pun Master.
After
like
that
that.
terrible joke, Jirac immediately starts growling.
Wow.
Oh.
So everyone's clear on what they have to do? Yes?
Yes. Well, how are we supposed to find hidden runes if they're hidden?
Well, that's what you gotta figure out now.
If we find the hidden ruins, it won't be hidden any longer, so if we still get the pay.
Yes?
Tiny.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Do you have some food or something to eat?
You'll find all food you need in this town. This town's
Tag us
got
to the nearest
everything.
tavern. Tag us to the nearest tavern.
Actually, the farthest we can take you is to the gate because there's no horses allowed in town. And as you guys,
I find the
All right,
nearest
Carl,
tavern.
you gotta stay outside.
Yeah,
so as you guys are at the gate,
no, his name's Tiny. Tiny gotta stay outside.
so as you guys are at the gate, you can see the guards come forward to kind of blockade the way, and they're like, "This town is a no horse enforcement." And Jacob kind of waves his hand, and goes, "I've been here before. I know what I'm doing. All right, boys, out you go." Pretty much telling you to get the fuck out of the wagon.
I
So,
feel like
Off
this
the
is an
wagon.
opportunity to introduce all our characters.
in this corner, the first one off the terrible wane and strain of the horse's carriage is Tiny the Pun Master. A
More horses.
black dragonborn. Right? Black
I knew he was
dragonborn?
black.
I can't remember. Yeah. Black dragonborn.
All right, Carl, tell us about your character. Like, give us an appearance.
Yeah, give me a second. I just want to I'll read on what I wrote. All right, so standing at 6'6", 300 pounds, tiny to dragonborn with green eyes, charcoal black scales, spiky black hair, and acid green tips. And he wields a warning star, a shield, and wears a custom scale mail that is colored in sky blue and gold paint on the trims. This basically represents the Peller Church he works for.
Excellent. Next off the bus, let's go with Big Boy Ben.
Fuck is Big Boy Ben?
I'm a dwarf. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
My God.
I see his name is compensating for something.
Oh my god. Please tell me you're
We
talking
don't get
about
to
the
choose our own
time.
names.
I like the accent. I'm a dwarf.
You get bonus points. All right.
Let's go with where did your name go? Oh, Ragdool.
So out you see this early 30s man with salt and pepper hair, standing about 6'4", weight about 175. Along his side, you have his faithful wolf companion named Jirok, and Ragdool is wearing like a wolf cloak with some brown boots.
You're a half orc.
Yeah. And I'm a half orc.
And then
Soapy has the human half downstairs.
pretty much. All right, yeah, Jerobi.
Ouch.
God, what the? That's not my fucking name, bro.
It's hard to
Yeah,
read.
Jerome, what did you
That's a
do?
nice name.
It's
Yajirobe? We already got a Yajirobe in the party. He's fucking Big Ben.
all right. Pronounce your name for me, because it on my screen it looks like Yajirobe.
There's no. It's Yarabal.
Okay.
Yarbolt?
I'm not good with names.
Like Yar He Bowl.
Yahabol.
Soup. A gray-skinned human-esque figure dressed in black leather with like gray robes, gray-skinned, pure white eyes, and doesn't speak much.
For those of you listening, it is a angel type. What the hell are they called again?
Asama.
Asamar. Yes.
Yeah, I think I
yes.
can post a picture of what I found that he looks like.
Yeah, I pulled it up. I can see it. It should be there for everyone, kinda.
I don't see anything.
Oh, if I show with players, it shows everything on your character sheet. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's your token.
That's me.
Token.
Yeah, upper corner. There you go.
That's me.
How do you make a token?
So you can drag your photo out.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to
Well, let me
delete that horse. Okay.
How do you drag it out?
Open up your character sheet and go to bio and info. I don't know if you uploaded a picture of what
He
did.
did.
what it looks like.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, actually, I should be able to do something like this as well.
What's this?
Pretty much.
I don't have wings, by the way.
Oh, you're wingless? All right.
At least not yet.
Okay.
Like they're not out.
Okay.
Like people don't know I'm an Asimar.
And then I don't have a token.
For all they know, I'm a gray-skinned human.
I don't think I can. No, I can't. Okay. So when you guys put placeholders in for photos, you can have custom tokens. But until then, we're just going to keep moving on. So you see Jacob dealing with the guards, and you see Jacob paying the guards some money to pretty much allow you guys in. And he returns to you as a group. He says, all right, your entry fee's been paid, because apparently there's a tax on bladed weapons during this month for some reason. I don't know why. But I got your first entry fee in. Next time you come in, you're going to have to pay a tax unless their thing shifts. But We've got strong word that people around in this town know where the old ruins are, and from the old ruins, we have surmised as our group has figured out like there is a hidden ruin somewhere at the old ruins. We need you to find them and bring back any artifacts from the first war. Okay, again, this is pass or fail kind of thing. You either bring it back or you don't. And if you don't, then don't bother coming back. And he gets in his cart and starts to drive away.
Nice fella.
Okay. Welcome to the town of Kingbark. This town is... I know I wrote something. Yes.
I've never seen such a desolate wasteland of scum and villainy.
You have a terrible perception then.
And he's a meathead.
Yeah. This town is actually very vibrant and busy. It's constantly bustling. Somebody give me a... Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check right away, off the bat.
Who wants to do it?
Yeah, just all of you guys.
All of us?
That was a roll, was it? That was just...
I don't know why I rolled it twice. It did.
Kind of.
No, I think that was... Oh,
But how did you roll specifically for?
So you can click on it on your character sheet, like the perception. You should be able to click it and it'll roll it.
Why did it roll twice? That's weird.
So on your page, character sheet.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Oh, why did it twice?
Yeah, I don't know why it's rolling it twice. That's weird.
Should we just say, like...
1d20 plus 2. It's looking like the second one is...
Is what it is? Yes.
Yeah, second one's what it is. Okay. Oh, 18 is your perception of what you have in the wisdom area. That's what that is. So, like, Carl, I think you have a 17 wisdom, right?
Oh, it says 2 and 15, so I guess so.
Yeah. Okay, so you have 17 wisdom, so you rolled an 8 plus 2. That's why you have 10.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So
All
the
right.
second number is the number you roll.
Roll,
And you
yes.
add all your shit.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, choose the character sheet. Click on the...
If I roll for perception, I'm fucking good.
15.
Okay.
Or should use the little chat thing.
I know.
Because we'll find that. How do I do it? Just
We literally just got done talking about it.
Click your character sheet for perception.
You go to character sheet and click on the...
Why does my scale go away? The fuck?
I rolled for Clarence.
Yeah, I can't find the shit, dude.
So on your character sheet, it should be under the core page on character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. On the middle of the left-hand column, there should be all your skills, and then there's a perception right above performance.
Oh.
And you just click that,
It's horrible.
and it should bring it right up. Well, there you go. You got a 12. That's not bad.
That's one.
I mean, you have one perception, yeah, but like you rolled a 12. So you rolled an 11. That's not terrible. You're about average with everyone else right now.
Average is good for me. I'm short.
Love the way the fucking tower has a fucking dragonborn and it's named
I must
behind
be
it.
fucking retarded.
I mean, yes. Moving on.
Click on perception.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. So the meathead saga continues.
Worked for me.
So as you're looking around, you see everyone in the town is busy, absolutely busy. There's people running. You can see couriers running around with several different scrolls. You see carts being drawn by hand, and everyone just seems to be hustling and bustling around. There are street signs pointing to like points of interest, but for the most part, nobody noticed you showed up. Everyone's too busy doing their own thing. But it seems to be a very busy and efficient town. You also see several guards on every street corner. What do you do?
I let me start looking for a temple.
Okay,
I started looking for a tavern.
we'll go temple first. And this is... I don't have a token set up for him. Okay, damn it.
Are we splitting up or
Good point. Should we get supplies and then meet up at a specific time? Rest for the day after we travel for however long that was.
What time was it, did you say?
who the fuck is that guy?
That is the signify where the temple is. And then you... What Dylan was looking for? I forgot.
Tavern.
Tavern?
Looking for a tavern.
Should be one here.
We have taller than the temple.
Alright, that's perfect. We'll put that there. That's the tavern. Might as well put him out there too. Blacksmith.
Where's the blacksmith?
Innkeeper. Not innkeeper, but person.
Wait. Okay. I just see a bunch of markers.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to work. Somehow I didn't get this far in, and I didn't think about placing marks. So, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. Where is that nobleman I saw? Piece of shit. That'll work. Alright. Oh, hey, you can label it. Thank you.
You forgot to change the color.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so, Tiny is going to the temple, and then we got... Man, can I give you a character to work with as a placeholder?
Who?
The Numbskull 1 and Numbskull 2.
Excuse me?
We'll give...
How do you do the whole add character?
You
I
have
was looking for a photo.
You have to upload it into your character sheet.
So character sheet, the bio info tab, you would upload it into there.
Right.
You click the edit button on the bio info.
Everything load.
See what game pieces, but I got no camera action.
Okay,
It's webcam shit.
that's okay.
Yeah, Brandon's not playing
If
along.
I could find a...
Wait, what do you mean?
if I make this
What are you
work.
talking
Here you go on this goddamn screen.
about? What are we talking about?
There you go, Clarence. I found you a token.
Wow. That works.
I don't see
Represent...
Clarence's webcams.
Yeah, mine's all fucked.
No, at least it was actually on.
There you go. I should be able. I think I gave you control, so you should be able to work with that. Okay. I'm gonna put you there.
Okay.
So, all right. Carl's going to the temple. Dylan's going to the inn.
I'm
Clarence.
not sure if we should have a plan before we split it.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah. So we meet up at, wait, what time is it again? I guess we asked that question.
It's about midday. Midday in spring.
And we just got them traveling hours or days.
This is the first day you've not been traveling after a 5-day stint.
Okay.
So you've been on the road for a while.
Probably take the day and meet back up at I prefer the temple at. I'm good with whatever. Also good with whatever you guys where we're going to meet up at before we head out for
Temple's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a landmark.
it makes sense for the paladin and the cleric to go to the temple.
Just saying.
I need to go pray.
Baylor needs my support.
Okay.
Well, it was nice traveling with you guys. Y'all can go fuck yourselves, and I just hang out to the tavern.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so I say we meet up at at the temple at about 8 o'clock tomorrow.
8 o'clock tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I was going to be traveling at night, during midday. We just have a long travel. That's my opinion. Anyone else have any thoughts?
I don't acknowledge anybody, and I just go straight to the guards and start asking them questions.
Okay. You come up to the set of guards that were standing there talking to Jacob earlier, and they turn to see you and like, it's kind of rare to see people like you around here. You need something, traveler?
I'm curious, blind man, if you could give me some information on the old ruins that are said to be in the area.
Ah, yeah, that's a popular thing nowadays. So if you follow the road that leads north for about half a day's travel, you'll see the ruins that used to be a fort from the First War. They're up there. A lot of kids like to go there and play around. And, well, rumor has it bandits taking over the place, but it could just be rumor. We haven't seen any in our scouting thing. But if you go there, please be careful.
Thank you. Also, if you don't mind, do you by chance know anything about the ceiling stone?
The sealing stone? Afraid I don't, but somebody might. I would talk to our mayor. He's been here a lot longer than we have. He knows a lot about this history here. I'd go see him. You want to go talk to Caleb? He's our town mayor. You can usually find him at the town hall.
Okay, well, thank you very much. How many guards was I speaking to?
2 of them.
Okay, I pass each one of them a gold piece.
well, we don't. Tips aren't accepted, really, but thank you, thank you. If you need anything, come to us.
I give him a bow and I head towards the town hall.
Yeah, that is. I don't know how I can ping it. But that's. God damn it. That
Is
is.
this move me?
Okay.
Which one's the town hall?
Over here by this lady. This area, I can't really. I'm just gonna move Brandon around it. This one. It's over there. All right. So then, who would be first up? Be closest? I think Dylan would be closest to that one. So you reach the tavern. It's kind of okay.
For some reason it said 0 gold pieces. That shouldn't be right.
No, you should. You should have. What was it?
I think at 30 or 35 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at 30 or 35.
Initially, sorry, now that was like 100 something.
Well,
After supplies.
I had 28. Or sorry, with 30. I gave away 2, so 28.
yeah, that works. That works. All right. So you're outside the tavern. Ragdool. It's kind of a quiet day.
I just bust through the door and like, all right, who dare challenge Ragul to a game of drink?
So you see Willis, the innkeeper, behind the bar, just stops and look at you. Gambling's illegal in this town. What do you think you're doing?
Looking for a wee bit fun. I just looked at the computer and just fucking died when I saw Willis.
He does not look at
Looking for a bit of fun, is that the problem?
We serve food here, sir.
Did you really have to bust out the SpongeBob reference this early in the campaign?
What is SpongeBob and what is campaign?
I will talk you out of character, Steve.
Yes?
What do you have to eat? It's been a long day's travel.
Well, it's Tuesday. Today's special is fried catfish with fried mushrooms covered in beef broth and red peppers. It's the town's favorite.
I'll take 6.
All right, 6 will be. Pick a spot, and the kids will bring it out.
kids.
How much gold is that?
It's going to be about like 40 silver.
I was going to say, if I made a gold piece.
No, it's going to be like 40 silver.
I don't know. What's the combination for gold and silver?
So,
100.
yeah, 100 silver equals 1 gold.
So I got 60 silver left.
And so at this tavern, he runs the thing, but his wife is the cook, and his kids are pretty much the waitresses.
That's a Chinese restaurant.
Kind of. So if you read the history page on it, down below, he's actually 31, and he's the 3rd generation of running that tavern. 2nd generation of running it. And that tavern is called the Misguided Muskrat. Okay, while that's going on, Tiny and Ben were running to the temple. I'm assuming you guys make it there by now. I'm going to move Ben over there. All right, so you reach the temple. It's kind of a bigger cathedral area. It's a very popular area. Around it, you can see some nuns tending to the flowers. You can see some clerics kind of patrolling a little bit, more like doing their daily exercises. And you hear a very loud man talking. He's obviously the head of the priest. Head of the priest. He's the head of the
Dear
cathedral.
Lord, what happened at the temple?
I was having a Floridian slip, all right? And I will just, here, that's pretty much the basics of what I got so far.
Oh, Father, right.
I couldn't find a picture I liked for him, so deal with it.
No, it's okay.
But you have Carl's got the scale mail with the pillar on it, right? Yeah. Yeah, he notices you right away and comes up to you and just happy to see you. He's like, "Are you the paladin the king sent? We've been waiting for you for months."
Well, I'd be glad to help. What's going on?
I'm getting old in my age. Keep in mind, this guy's like 60. He's old. I've been getting old in my age. I sent in word to replace me, so I may retire in peace. But still, after several months, no one's come to replace me. I have to keep this church going. I've got to... Yes?
Tiny, you might want to clinch before
I'm
she's
going up for that task. I can help you. Maybe some of the other clerics might be willing to take over that position.
They've been fighting day over day trying to take over my position. Ain't one of them more green than the grass on the leaves.
Is it just a voting based on the rituals of the Lord? So you can actually speak properly on his teachings?
Yeah, we've tried that before, but sadly, there ain't 4 brain cells rubbed together without 12 of them. Most of the clerics here have been homeless people that come to kind of keep here and be free food and free housing. So they work for nothing and they do what they do.
Interesting.
They're nothing more than glorified bodyguards, sadly, even though I don't want to speak ill upon them, but it is what it is.
You know who the thing was supposed to send?
Some paladin that was past his prime to come out here for retirement, and here we are waiting for him months ahead. I surely hope this man didn't just die outright on the path here. I'm getting salty about it because I'm old and I want to go home.
Which path did he take here? Was supposed to come on? Maybe we can check it out.
He was supposed to come by a riverboat 2 months ago.
Oh.
Coming from the east.
I'm from the east, okay. I'm assuming if there's a dock, we can take a look at it.
Yeah, there's a dock there. You want to talk to Toldor the White. You can't miss him because he looks just like you, and he points to Tiny.
Alright.
All over the white. I like them.
See, I will keep my eye out. The name is Sir Pelor better.
Oh, you'll hear him before you see him. He's a bit of a showman, if you will.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Is Clarence muted? Because I can hear him through the computer, but through the headset.
I can hear him.
I can hear him just fine.
You're talking.
I heard him go to say something. Clarence, you're kicked out of the party chat for some reason.
Yeah, everybody?
Yeah.
Maybe he's muted. Maybe he muted himself.
Maybe.
I didn't know he was talking.
Yeah, because I could hear him because there was a bar underneath the
There we go. I can hear him now.
There he is. There he is.
I kind of sneezed earlier and thought that was up.
Okay.
Because I heard you say something. I'm not sure if they know I quit what he's saying.
I didn't realize you were saying anything.
All right, you were about
I
to
was
say
talking
something.
and he responded to.
Oh,
That's a really good timing, I guess. I started to interrupt you like that.
That's why I stopped, because I was like, wait, Clarence is saying stuff, and I'm not sure what's real. All right. Continue. Sorry to interrupt, but I noticed that, so.
Yeah, I had a question. Right? Was that it? No. It doesn't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, Toldor the White, you'll hear him before you see him. He's a very showman-like person. He runs the Merchant Guild hub here in town. He'll be the one to talk to about any kind of incomings.
Nice. All right, maybe we'll visit him. And do you happen to know if there's a place to stay in the temple? You know, sometimes some temples offer that.
Sadly, we're all booked up.
Okay.
Between all these, and he turns and yells at the other clerics, all these cheapskates! Work harder!
Is there a place we can stay? That's safe?
Yeah, I would. Yes, definitely. Go see Willis at the Misguided Muskrat. He runs the best inn in town. You can't get softer sheets for the price.
Sweet.
Tell him I sent you, and he hands you a little, kind of a small scroll. He's like, Willis will know what to do with these. He'll get you a good deal.
Hey,
Thank you.
just curious. What do you know about the ceiling stone? Ever heard of anything like that?
The ceiling stone. Let me go check my archives. Come back in a couple hours. I will see if I have anything for you.
Would we appreciate that, though? Would we for that? I think that was like out of context on that.
The ceiling stone?
Yeah, or is that on the...
Yeah, it's on your mission scroll.
Yeah, it was on the mission scroll.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
But yeah, it's like, come back in a couple hours. I'll check the archives, and we'll have something for you in a few hours. But I think I've heard that before.
I think I heard some coins jingling around in my pocket too. Wink, wink.
So I think
Oh,
the church always accepts
the
that.
church always takes donations because we got to feed, and he turns to the clerics. Useless people!
Hands up 5 gold.
Oh, this is a mighty donation. Sister Joanna, come help me. We got work to do. And he kind of scurries into the cathedral.
I guess I head back to the.
I kind of want to find the dock and meet that guy. Or do you say it was in town or out of town?
I didn't put the waypoint in. I'm sorry.
But actually head there just because I need to serve the church based off my charitable actions.
Right.
I don't know.
Uh,
Although I don't stand in the back.
yeah, placeholder.
They don't stab me in the back.
So we will put this as a placeholder. He is over here. That is where the trading hub is. That's where Toldor is. Because I forgot I had him there. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna move back to Brandon's character
Yeah.
because I cannot pronounce his name with a damn. I will constantly call it Yajirobe, and I don't know why.
It's Yarble.
Yeah, Yarble.
I
Look,
mean, you could just say Archangel.
I will
That's-
do that too. I'll just do Archangel. All right. So you have reached the town hall. It's kind of a
Don't be
scanty.
all letters.
It's kind of a scantyish building that's kind of more tall than it is wide. And there's only 2 guards posted up front. They just sentries. And yeah, doors pretty much chalked open.
I go up to one of the guards and ask if the town mayor Caleb is available.
Caleb is here. Yes. Go inside and talk to Serena. She is the secretary. She handles all his appointments. And a man of your stature will probably get to the top of the line. I don't think he's busy today.
I bow and I walk up into the town hall.
And as you walk in, you see a small area, and you see a half-elf woman behind the desk, busily working paperwork. She does not notice you.
I walk up to the. You said she's like in front of like a desk or something?
Yes.
Okay, so I walk up to the desk and I politely just say, "Excuse me, ma'am.
And she looks up. Appointment and schedule.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to possibly see the mayor."
Okay. And she pulls out a book and she flips through things. She goes, "Well, he's currently at lunch right now. Do you need? Is it important? Like, do the guards need to be involved, or is this kind of like a personal thing?"
I just have to ask him a couple questions. Do you know when he'll be back?
Hour maybe, hour-ish. He likes to walk around town after his lunch. It's his exercise program.
Is there someplace I can rest my feet?
I would go to the Misguided Muskrat. It's Tuesday. They got that special. You got if you like catfish, you got to go there. It's a great food.
Is okay. Is pardon me. I was hoping to possibly wait here till he comes back, if that's okay.
Absolutely. And she points to the side of the walls, and you could see like some pews sitting there. You can sit and wait all you want. I'll tell him you're here waiting as soon as he comes in.
I give the lady a kind of have a half smile and I bow and I head over there.
Okay. Sit
Oh,
and
man,
wait
no,
patiently.
No gold pieces.
Okay. So, going over to Ragdool, as you're sitting there, you see two little girls come out. I'm going to say little, they're more like 13, 14. come out holding two trays of the catfish special.
I'm not sure what kind of character you think I'm playing.
They come out holding the catfish specials, each holding 2 plates, and they bring it to your table. And it's a lot of food.
Ooh.
And the one girl says, I can't believe you're going to go for the challenge.
Challenge?
Yeah, the most we've ever seen somebody eat was 8 plates.
I only ordered 6.
I know. If you eat these 4, we'll bring you the rest of them.
Challenge accepted. Can 2 people participate?
No, just one person.
Damn it. Okay. So, I'm going to try and cheat this challenge and slide your rock like 2 plates.
2 plates? Oh my god, that's a lot of food for a wolf. Okay, I guess it
What
was
do I need to roll?
a sleight of hand, I think? Or is it a stealth?
It's a good point.
That would probably be a sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
Like take the food off and like slide it to the dog. Or
Right.
rather.
Alright, my character sheet's loading.
Moves as fast as the barbarian's mind. What was it?
Drops the plate all over the fucking.
No, that was me getting ready for what he's gonna
I
roll.
was gonna be like,
God, I'm about
sure.
to say, what the hell?
You
I
rolled a
roll
2.
shit.
Rolls a 2. No, you just rolled a flat.
You got it. All right, you got 1 plate. 1 plate's clean to the dog.
Shit, do you want me to roll again for the second plate?
Yes, please.
Does the dog have to roll a stealth check to eat the food silently?
So
Great.
I'm gonna go with this. The fact that they're not used to seeing half orcs, they just assume he makes that much noise eating. Could-
Alright, second plate.
Wow.
The plate vanishes.
All right. So that's 2 plates clean, thanks to your dog.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. I just start devouring the other 4.
Okay.
Oh.
While
Big
you're
boy.
doing that, we will cut back to Tiny and Ben. It's gonna take you a few minutes.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys, after bustling through the streets and whatnot, you come up to about where the you can see a big dock area and some flatbed harbor ships are parked and some supplies are being unloaded. And you start hearing a very pronounced booming voice. And it's more of like, how do I put this? Have you ever heard like a mega speaker saying like, crate, like something needs to go somewhere, like in a warehouse almost? That's kind of what it feels like. Like a Walmart overcom, like the PA system, that level of noise, and just coming seems like from everywhere. That's what it sounds like, but it's only one person, and he's yelling out commands from the top of the bridge that overarches on the water, and he's pointing and just pointing and telling people what to do, and they're responding instantly. He's a very busy man, and he does not notice you.
Oh, how do you want to go about it? I don't want to bother the guy without knowing what we're doing.
Can I say excuse me in Draconic?
Oh.
But he's Dragonborn, correct?
I rolled that wrong. 1d20. So he stops. He looks around, looking for who did that, because that's
Hold on.
not something he's
Hey,
noticing.
Carl, what does excuse me sound like in Draconic?
Yeah, like that.
He's a natural.
He's a natural. Oh,
So he stops. You see him visibly stop, and he's scanning the area for where that noise came from. He's not sure where you're at.
I can kind of wave like Morningstar in my shield to get his attention.
Yeah. He sees you, and he points. He goes, "You there, in Draconic. Come here." He's a very demanding and loud voice. Almost like he's standing right next to you.
Almost like he's Steve.
Yeah, I'll go over there and talk to him. First, I think I'm obviously gonna wait for him to speak first, because I'm a little bit worried and suspicious of him.
So as you approach, you see he is a dragonborn, white scale dragonborn in a very noble like clothing, and he's got this massive book in his hand, and it looks like he's got several different pens and whatnot on him, and he's like, "What brings you here? What delivery do you have? What do you need from me?"
Have you heard of a paladin off a riverboat that has gone missing, or is it arriving late?
He goes through and he's flipping through the book. He goes, I remember a shipment coming through like this, and he's flipping through. Yes. It was scheduled 3.5 months ago. It was supposed to arrive. We've yet to see it. We assume it was attacked by bandits. We don't know for sure. That's all we got. Anything else?
Do you know where it was last seen, potentially? Is there any other checkpoints?
To my knowledge, he left from the main city hub about 5 days' travel to the east of here on the river bend. We have no idea. We don't have the resources to send a scouting party. He's on his own. But we need those supplies too, so we're short on that. We're short on this. We're trying to make up for all the different scheduling things. And he kind of just goes into like a ramble now of like what he's missing because of one supply did not come through.
Because, can I
Just
ask?
one specifically?
Yes.
Wait, was all that in Draconic?
No, it's all common.
Okay.
So what? I was gonna say, do you want to clarify on that? Like, what's one supply you're missing that's got you in a frenzy?
We have limited warehouses here. We don't have the storage capacity that we should because some mayor decides he doesn't want to spend the money to build a warehouse to build up our supplies. And here we are scrambling because we lost 14 trees, which could make lumber, into our warehouse. I'm upset about it because I paid for it.
Is that all that the supplies were?
It was he flips back to the book. We've got 14 wood oak trees at about 40 foot long. We've got 16 bags of dried concrete rock mix. We've got seven bags of wheat, 14 bags of barley, 6 bags of rope, 5 crates of nobleman's clothing. We've got and he just starts rambling down a list. He's like, and then we've got 16 passengers we're missing.
Wow, 16.
These boats are really big.
Jeez.
They're more elongated than they are wide.
But were there any items that were particularly expensive?
All of them cost time. Time is money. Everything is expensive.
All right. Well, thanks for your help.
Can I ask to see if there's any resources on who might be on looking at different ships?
I would go and see, for most of our shipbuilding, we have, hold on, I gotta find the name. I have the name. I made the name. You need to look for Elizabeth. She's loud and rowdy. She runs a lot of the stables, and she's got her own shipbuilding thing that we use. She's about, half a day's travel to the west. If you follow the northwest road, you can't miss her farm. If you came in from that road, odds is you've probably seen it on the side.
All right, awesome, thank you. I appreciate all the help. Taylor Church also thanks you.
Oh, you work with the church. You probably met Father Ryan then.
Yes.
Did he bring you his money?
No.
The man owes me 40 gold coins from a bet.
I'll let him know if next time I see you.
That son of a bitch.
That's what I say.
That got paraded looking down.
If that's all you got to say, I got work to do. And he snaps at one of the half-orcs for not doing what he was supposed to do.
Nice, awesome. Well, I guess I'm gonna head back to the. Or I'm gonna head to the
Gambling
tavern.
here
at
was
this point.
illegal. Father Ryan's got some splaining to do.
Well, you don't know that. Only I know that.
Oh, that's true. I guess we don't know yet. So,
All right, and then
I'm gonna head back to the tavern, I guess, or not back to. I'm gonna head to the tavern.
okay.
Get some food and stuff.
All right, while you guys are heading to the tavern, Caleb walks through the door at the town hall. And he comes right up and he goes, "Morning, how we doing?" And he kind of walks past the secretary and goes to his room. And then you see, I think her name was Serena. She stands up and she acknowledges you, Archangel. And then she just goes, 1 minute, kind of looking like 1 minute. and she goes in after him, and you hear, clear my schedule. I'm busy today. And you hear like a soft whisper, and he goes, shit, who'd you say it was? Fuck. All right. Bring him in. And she comes out, and she kind of does this.
Oh, like a.
Yeah, like, come on, come here.
Okay, so I
And she goes to sit down back at her desk.
slowly get up, and when I walk past the desk, I bow and say thank you.
She goes,
And I
good luck in
guess
there, honey. You're going to need it. He's in a
go
mood.
and knock on the door, I guess.
The door's
I don't
open.
know. Okay, so I give a slight knock as to alert or make aware of my presence.
And he says, come in. And you see a half-elf man who looks like this.
It looks like a Caleb.
Now, he is sitting at his desk, and he's just kind of fidgeting a little bit. And he's like, what brings an ASMR here? Who fucked up?
And I roll a perception in the room.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, man, that's a good one.
20.
So you notice everything in the room. So this room is on the one side. It's got a lot of bookcases that has to deal with like a lot of history and whatnot. And then there's a different segment for laws and a different segment for like the tax codes and whatnot that they have. And then on the back side, you've got a family portrait of him and his kids. Other than that, it kind of looks like a standard office space that's been kind of personalized to his taste, which seems to be very business focused.
Okay.
And behind him also is a map of the town, but that's kind of standard.
Is he sitting down
Yes, he's sitting down.
at his desk?
Yes,
Are there chairs in front of the desk?
there's two of them, yes.
Okay, I go over to the chairs and I bow and then I take a seat and then I take off my hood. And apologize for taking up your time. You seem like a very busy man.
I will always make time for the heaven's angels. Now, tell me, why have you come here? They don't send anybody.
I am just here to ask a few questions if you don't mind.
You've got my whole afternoon. What do you need to know?
So upon entering your fine town here, I asked the guards if they knew anything about a sealing stone, and they directed me in your direction. So I was hoping if you could maybe share any information you might have on the sealing stone.
So he ponders a minute, and then he stands up, and goes over to the bookcase. He kind of thumbs through, and he grabs a book and pulls it down. And before he brings up, he's like, "This is everything we know about the First War and the sealing stone and when it was used. As far as I know, the sealing stone was never here in this town. However, this town was built to be a resupply hub for the old ruins, which used to be a fort. Rumor has it the sealing stone went through there at some point in time. However, there's no hard confirmation. The best I can do for you is point you there, and hopefully there's some clues.
Okay.
To my knowledge, the sealing stone is roughly, through what I've heard from people before me, it's roughly about a 15-foot stone. So it's not something small. You're looking for something large. And you'll notice it because it'll have demonic and celestial rune markings on it. And a word of a warning, I wouldn't touch it if I was you. Bad business.
I give him a slight nod. Would you, by chance, happen to have any kind of map or directions towards these ruins or fort?
Yeah. He Where did it go? I had it, and now it's gone. Is this the right map? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. He gives you a map to the north. It gives a basic overlay of the area. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. I think it's this one. I think I can move you all to here to look at it. This is where the old ruins are. And in the center there is where the old ruins sit. But as far as I know, there's nothing there.
Wait, hold on. Let me see something here. So where are we in regards to
We are. So you'd be south. You'd enter it from the south.
that little? Okay.
And
And you said the ruins are just in the center of the map. Here?
yeah, like where the rock formations are, that's where the ruins are.
Okay.
It's just a basic overview. But this map is way old, so it could be different from what's out there.
Is that him talking to me?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll follow the north road about half a day's travel, and you'll see an offshoot to where some of the towers used to be. And then from there, it's just easy to follow the path. It could be overgrown, though. Nobody goes there anymore. If you need protection, I would go and see Arthur Jones. He's our town captain. Maybe he's got some grunts to hire. But that's up to you guys.
You said guys. How did you know I was not here by myself?
I saw you come in. I saw you in the wagon in the forest. I know you're here for something, and I knew it was something.
But how would you know that I'm associated with anybody else?
Well, you got off a wagon together. Usually the people tend to stay together when they're traveling together. You stood around and talked, and then you left. On split ways. I've been around the block a couple of times. I know a recon mission when I see one.
My eyes, I don't want to say glow, but like, I guess flicker.
In agitation?
No. Like, kind of like a curious kind of emotion, I guess you could say.
Ooh.
I don't really know how to explain it.
I get what you're trying to do.
And then I give him a slight bow and say, "Thank you so much for your time, sir."
Anything for the Asmar. Please just don't bring trouble to our town. I like to be out of the kingdom's eyes. We've been independent for many years without them oversight. We try to do right by our people. I might be an asshole, but because I'm effective.
So as I exit the door, I turn back to him. I don't find trouble. Trouble finds me, and then I close the door.
All right.
As he flicks back his swooshy hair.
And I put the hood back on. And then I put my hood back on, and I walk over to the, I guess to the secretary lady. Was you saying Serena? Is that her
Yeah,
name?
Serena.
I give her one last bow and say thank you.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad he didn't yell at you. He has a habit of yelling at people.
See. Well, thank you so much for your time, miss. And then I just walk out.
All right. So then we're going to go back to Ragdool. You're finishing your fourth plate, and you can see the twins standing there in complete awe and shock the fact you finished four plates already.
Another! And I smash one of the plates down and just shatter it.
You hear Willis. Hey,
right,
that cost you
four.
2 silver.
Put it on my tab!
You already paid. And the gates open, and you see the wife come out with 2 more plates of the catfish special. And at that time, you see Tiny and Ben walk in.
Oh, these two religious assholes again.
And she just kind of looks over at you guys and is like, "Pick a table, any table you want. We don't have much room we got plenty of room right now." And she puts down the 2 plates in front of you. And she stands
you
there and she watches you.
I'm sliding towards Reg.
I'm just diving in.
Roll a Constitution save. You had a lot of food. Looking for at least a 12. All right, you're good.
You
I'm
go
putting
for
away
days.
this food.
You really want to go for 8 plates, huh?
I'm going for 10. I'm
Okay.
setting the record.
Okay. We'll be back with more.
Does your dog look sick?
And I just give him pats on the head.
I know I thought I made a tavern map, but apparently I didn't. That's fine.
Yeah, I'd like to order one of those specials. I want to talk to Willis and order some of the famous catfish.
Oh, here for the Tuesday special. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be, how many plates you want?
just one.
Just one? Okay, we can get that up in no time.
2. I'll take one.
As I finish up my fifth,
Two.
as I finish up my fifth plate, you just hear the loudest belch that literally like shakes some of the tables.
I'm both disgusted and impressed.
So, where are you guys sitting in relation to each other? Like, together? I mean, there's like 12 different tables you can
I
pick
mean,
from.
I'm already sitting down in here.
Right.
Well, I'm giving him a little bit of room.
After that one.
Yeah, after the belch, I'm gonna set a table over. But
I'll sit
still
by
near.
Tiny, but definitely not in the same vicinity as Reg Duel.
Okay, so after about a few minutes,
That's right, you two religious assholes keep walking. As I'm saying, this like food is flying out of my mouth.
Nice.
You need a rag.
so you see the kids come out with plates, and they drop 2 more in front of Ragdoll, and they drop 2 in front of Tiny and Ben.
You didn't even know. Make another save.
After you finish eating, yes. You got a lot of food in your system.
Somebody eat mine normally.
Okay.
Sophisticated person.
Brandon, what do you want to do while they're eating?
So I make my way to the temple.
Temple? Okay. That'll give you... Okay, so we got about 3 rounds. Okay. Yeah, give or take some. Alright, so you guys are eating. Tiny and Ben are going at it normally. Let's see here.
Enjoying the flavor.
So, after you finish those 2 plates, give me a Constitution save. And I'll
Alright.
probably bring you a couple more, because that put you at 6. Looking for a 13. Okay, alright.
24.
My God. Okay. So, after a little bit, here comes more plates. She sets down 4 more plates of food. It's like, this will be 10, and I ain't moving till you finish them.
You see me take a big deep breath and go into like a Zen-like state, and I just start going to town.
So, I'm going to say you finish the 8th plate, and you're going to have to do a Constitution save. Give me a 14.
You go through? No?
I'm not seeing it.
Oh.
Damn it! I finished 8 though.
You finished 8, and you are stuffed to the gills. Moving is hard for you right now. And she's just standing there. She's like, come on. You got 2 more. Come on. Come on. You gotta eat it.
And then just at that moment, I just hurl everything up.
Oh, you fucking filth. God damn it.
All of
Get the buckets. You see the girls run back for stuff. And Willis is like, we got a puker. Oh,
What do I
great.
win? I ate 8 plates.
You win nothing. Besides
Charge 'em
shame.
double.
Charge him
Charge
double.
double.
I take one of the full plates and just chuck it at Ben.
Oh,
Hey now, it's another 2 silver plus the 4 silver you spent on the food. What are you
We need
doing?
to do a save to see if the food hits him.
Only if he wants to.
I'm just like,
What kind of saves you want? What do you want me to roll?
I think it'd be an athletics check for Ben. Yeah, he dodges it.
God damn.
You have a hard time moving.
He dodges him. He dodges him, but it hits Tiny.
nice.
We won't be having fights in the tavern. You stop that shenanigans now.
Well, here's your 2 silver. Or how much silver do I owe him?
6.
6 silver.
Yeah.
Here's your 6 silver. And I flick it over towards him.
Boy, I'm gonna stop serving you if you're gonna be rude to us like that. That's not how we run things here.
Blah, blah. I just grumble.
As he picks up the money off the floor. It costs you nothing to be an
Oh, I
asshole. You're
wasn't
paying
throwing
in
it on the
full.
floor.
You said you flick it at him.
Yeah, I was like flick it like towards him, like behind the bar.
Yeah, so he has to pick it up.
You said it's not on the floor, it's on the bar.
But you said it behind the bar. You flicked it behind the bar.
Okay. Whatever.
It's funny.
Okay.
And
Huh.
I'm guessing at this point we're probably done eating our food. I want to
Probably, yeah.
if it's our time or not, but I want to talk to the innkeeper Willis about the slips that I had received from the temple.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just gonna assume you like approach him at the bar
Yep.
and you bring it out. Okay,
Yep.
It's like, oh, these are from Father Ryan. I know what these are. Yeah. The note saying I haven't been charitable to the church yet. I get it. Bunch of crooks, if you ask me. Always needing donations. Sorry, I know you're a holy man, but we run business here.
So
I agree with you. Down with the church.
I wouldn't go that far. Church brings community to the place. Community keeps people safe.
You don't have enough plates, Rag.
But essentially, your meals are paid for.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. The church appreciates your donation.
Yeah. So we've been needing a room too. Yeah, that's usually what he brings these for. Okay. Father Ryan trying to guilt trip me into coming back to church, asshole. All right,
What do you have for bathing amenities?
the river for you.
Wouldn't be my first trip in the river.
Nor will it be your last with the way it looks. Goddamn filthy swine. But he pretty much produces a couple of room keys and he's like, I got these here for you, and gives one to Tiny and one for Hugh, and he hands it kind of puts it up on the bar for Ben. Oh, look at the poor boy try.
So is that room for all three of
Meanwhile, I have
us?
to go like. bend down
So the
and
room
try-
holds 2 people apiece. Like there's 2 beds in each room.
Alright.
So let's go to Archangel.
Claire.
I see that. That's great. All right, so we got Archangel. You arrive to the temple. You see a couple of nuns kind of cleaning up, raking leaves, and doing just kind of basic gardening stuff. You see the cleric still doing like physical training outside, and moving stones and whatnot. You do not see Father Ryan.
So I guess just walk up to the door and just go in,
Yeah, the
Open
door's
it.
cracked. It goes right in.
and then I just take a sit in a pew.
Okay. So as you're sitting there at the pew, You can see different statues for different major gods. I believe there's 5 of them, and each of them have like their own like flower decorations around them. This is a very well kept up church. It actually looks a lot better on the inside than it does outside. But at the main center point is a shrine to Pelor, which is the most prominent god in this area right now, anyways. So it's and you can see like what is it called? That square thing that usually holds a book on. God, I'm leaving a blank. Yeah, you see that standing up there, and a lot of like stained glass windows that are smaller in scale, but they do litter the top of it around the edge, and it's a quiet. You notice it's a quiet building, even though the rustling and bustling of outside is still powerful. It's a quiet building, and you kind of feel at peace there.
So I just kind of, I guess, kneel. Just keep my eyes closed and just get in a trance.
Okay.
That's what I'ma do.
You hear some rustling going on, like a couple of doors open. Do you come out of your trance? No? Okay. You hear a couple people kind of talking in mutter speak. You're not really too sure what's going on, but you can tell it's a man talking to a woman. And it slowly gets louder as obviously they're getting closer. They seem to not notice you.
Okay, I keep my focus and just stay in a trance.
Okay. You feel a hand on your back. Can I help you, poor man? It's a male voice, older male voice.
So I unclasp my hands and I open up my eyes and turn towards the person.
He kind of takes it back a little bit. This is the first time he's seen an Asmir. Oh,
Does he know what I am?
Yes, there's pictures of Asmir. Like he knows ideally what you are, but this is the first time of him seeing like your race. So he's really at a gaff. He's like, oh, I knew this day would come. Oh, do I at least have time to tell my loved ones goodbye? He's got a misconception of you. He thinks you're the Grim Reaper.
Oh,
I mean,
you don't have wings and you have glowing eyes.
I do, you just don't see them.
Exactly.
Wait, so he doesn't know I'm an Asmar? He just thinks I'm a Grim Reaper?
His conception of Asmar and Grim Reaper intertwined in his old age, so he just assumes that you can only see him, and he can only see you.
I see. Okay. So I get up and I guess put my hands on his shoulders.
He closes his eyes and kind of raises his hands a little bit like, take me, Lord.
I just give him a little bow. And then I sit down on the pew. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you say you grab him by the shoulders and you give him a little bow?
Yeah, kind of like...
Are you like forcibly bowing him?
No. Like, I put my hand on his shoulders and I bow my head towards him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Man.
I was like, man, the rape's starting already.
He stands pretty confused and then sits next to you and kind of goes, what business do you have here?
I am just visiting an old friend.
Yes. We all have friends that we miss dearly. Well, if you need me...
I kind of just give him a small giggle. I think you misunderstand.
I'm pretty sure I do. If you need me, I'll be around. And he
This
kind
old
of
man's getting more and more senile as we go.
he gets up and walks out of the church.
As he, I guess, is walking, I get up and walk towards, I guess, the statue of Palor.
Okay, right there in the center.
Yep. And then I just kind of look at it in a serious way. Kind of like,
Like a regretful manner.
no,
Like he's praising the sun.
like spite.
Ah,
For the
spite.
queen.
For the queen.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
And
else?
then I kind of just slowly walk outside the temple, and I will like to make my way towards.
Making my way.
Is there like a Fletcher or of sorts?
There is the general goods store.
Her name is Billithor, the general goods store.
There's a general goods store, which is this lady icon here.
Like run.
She pretty much handles a lot of that.
I'll make my way over there.
Okay. I'm gonna use the
Making my
bathroom.
way.
I'm gonna use the bathroom while you guys think about what you're gonna do next.
Have you seen my arrows? Get that fletching. Chuck out this shaft.
Yeah, right.
The tip is especially hard.
That's terrible.
Carl's done.
Carl. Fred. Fred is dying
so
on
much.
Fred is dying on the inside over there.
Mm. Mm.
Is that an iPhone I see?
No, it's a Google.
Go Power Rangers. Is that your sobriety chip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
see it.
can you read
It's
it?
such a bad glare.
Man, that glare is terrible.
Okay.
Number one badass.
Ah.
Oh, it's one fuck. I haven't seen one of those for years.
I think Steve might have got this one. Can't remember.
What?
The coin.
Oh yeah. What
Wait,
is
is
it?
Carl's webcam working? Because I can't see him.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Refresh your page. That's what I had to do.
Alright.
So mine's been on forever.
Yeah, yours wasn't working for me in the beginning.
Yeah, you've just been in black boxes all the time, so I was
Yeah.
like,
Oops.
oh, fine, oh, fine. Oh, there he is. There's the man.
Dylan, you gotta mute yourself.
Before I
No.
There you go.
All right.
It was not working. That's funny.
So, all right. What did you guys come up with doing?
Yeah.
Big Ben was showing me his arrow.
There.
He was showing me how long the shaft was.
And how hard the tip
Not
was.
bad for a stout gun.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys are at the tavern.
What time is it?
Couple about an hour's passed since you first arrived. So you're looking about 1-ish in the afternoon, maybe 2.
It's still pretty
Been a
early.
long fucking day.
Yeah.
Well, so, should we
I think we should all discuss what's going on. Like, are we all
discuss what
chatting?
what we ran into, or I mean,
It's
We're all
just
on the same page, assumably.
Brandon's at the not in this one.
Oh.
But
Do you want me to do Brandon's thing first and then come back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
that works.
All right, Brandon.
I have a food coma right now.
Probably, yeah. All right, Brandon, you end up into the general goods store, which kind of looks more like a bazaar. It's kind of an open tent area in the front, and in the back has a 2-story building. And in it is a frantic half-elf woman running around selling things. Like as soon as people like, hey, I want to buy this, she comes over and grabs it, takes the money, and sells it. Like she's moving and hustling and bustling. She is moving. And then you hear somebody say, Vanessa, how much for this? And she quicks back and says, like, 15 silver for you. And then they bag it and go. Like, they're moving. She's the only one seeming to be working the store.
Okay. Can I roll a perception to look for, say...
Yes. 13 to find your arrows, is that right?
Not necessarily arrows, but, like, I guess, equipment for hunting.
Hunting equipment? Okay. So you find in one of the stalls, there seems to be all kinds of arrows, either whether it be just shafts, fletching material, and arrowheads, or you can move over a little bit more and there's already pre-made and pre-assembled arrows of different types between heavier bolts and lighter bolts, and then regular crossbows, or crossbow bolts themselves. And then in the further back, you can kind of see any custom bows need to be seen at the blacksmith. Yeah.
Okay, so I just kind of walk around, just bruising.
As you're bruising, you see Vanessa kind of scoots past you. Like, sorry, honey, I'm a little busy. And she's scooting over to help someone else. And
Okay.
she's money is to be made, and she's in the selling business. She is busy as always.
So I go up to, I guess is there like a front desk or
Nope, not at all. She's running the whole thing herself.
on the whole thing herself? Okay.
And with your perception check, you also notice there's a couple of guards standing around all the time. Like, they know this is a hot spot, so they're always there.
Okay. Okay.
There's some shit going on at the tavern.
So I guess I go up to the I guess the arrow, like the hunting, and I pick up a few just to inspect, I guess, the arrows and the arrowheads.
Right, okay. So go ahead and give me I guess a generalized perception check. Anything over a 15 and I'll give you a good answer for it, but for the most part they all look standard. Alright, so you notice that these arrows are exceptionally well made. Roll a fucking 21. You notice that these arrow shafts are exceptionally well made, and they seem to be definitely have a touch of elven revenance in them. And Vanessa sees you pick them up and look at them.
Carl?
Looks like a pig eraser. But she sees you pick them up, and she snaps her fingers at you and says, 10 silver for 5.
I kind of like I hear her, but I don't acknowledge her.
Right.
And I guess just keep inspecting it.
Okay.
That's what Brandon does to me in real life. He hears me but doesn't acknowledge me.
So you also
how many arrows are there?
Well, I was gonna say you also notice while inspecting it that the feathers used for the fletching is actually it's from owl feathers exclusively. somehow Clarence's camera turned off for me, and I don't know why.
He's fucking brushing his beard with a goddamn paintbrush.
I don't know why it's cut out for me. I'm going to refresh this again.
Sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, they're really well made.
Okay.
So there's about 30 of those arrows that you were holding in the box that they were in.
Does the... So I pick up all 30 of them.
Okay. There's 10 silver for 5, so you're looking at about 60 silver.
Okay. Do I find any tonics or, say, poisons or potions of the sort?
There is a bookshelf that's up against the wooden wall that's got all sorts of different vials on it. It kind of depends on what you're looking for, but there is different vials there.
Okay. Can I guess, roll a perception to see exactly what all is there, or do you just want me to...
Like, what are you looking for, I guess?
Just, like, poisons.
Alright, you find a lot of minor poisons.
Minor poisons.
Yes.
You can dig it.
Okay. So I go over to the lady.
Okay. She's like, oh, you're finally ready? Okay, what do we need?
Pardon, I have a small question.
Okay.
Is there an alchemist or an apothecary in this town?
Unfortunately, no. The last one we had died. He ended up gassing himself out. And, this is the best I can do.
Jesus Christ.
Do you, by chance, sell herbs or know of a place where I can get herbs?
No. His apprentice ended up leaving the town. I'm sorry. This is sadly the best we can do.
Well,
If you need to special order something, I would go see Toldor. He handles a lot of the shipments incoming.
And where can I find this gentleman?
You will hear him before you see him. He is over at the trading port.
Is that... Oh, the docks. Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay.
That dad mod's sexy as fuck, I ain't gonna lie.
So I reach into my coin purse and
I said I should probably go let that dog out.
Okay.
Do you want anything?
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
Do you want me to grab anything to eat?
Damn it, Mom, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons!
Mom! The meatloaf!
Bob, get the camera!
I want to know when I'm done handle chickens. When I'm done with this, I'll handle chickens.
More dino nuggies.
Alright. That is a floppy disk.
Huh? Looks like a floppy disk.
Yeah. 3.5 inch of goodness. Alright.
Oh, it's a 3D print of that little,
I get told that all the time.
I bet bitches are just lined up by that door.
A sex joke from Brandon. Those are rare.
So I grab the lady's hand and I drop a gold coin.
I was like, oh, this is too much. This is way too much. You can't... you really expect me to take all of this without giving you change?
I give her a slight smirk, I bow my head, and I grab the arrows and I walk away.
She stops you before you fully walk away. And she says, here, take this. And she hands you a bowstring. She goes, you're going to need that if you go to who I think you're going to go to next.
A bowstring?
Yes.
I inspect the bowstring. Is there anything in particular I notice about it?
Do you know, how much do you know about archery? I guess that's a better point.
Like me personally?
Like, your character.
Oh, I mean, quite a lot.
Okay. You notice that actually, no, because you're an Asmar. This bowstring has certain magical properties to it. You're not too sure what it is, but you know, you can feel it.
I give her a gold coin.
Another one?
Another gold coin.
She's like, honey, no,
Another.
no, absolutely not. She's like, tell you what, I'll give you store credit. I'll take this gold coin, but you're getting store credit, and that's the final offer. I don't deal with debt. And then she hears somebody call for her, and she takes off. So, you gave her 2 gold coins, but you got store credit.
Oh, we at GameStop?
Yeah, I
Store
got trading
credit.
Alright, so I
Get you about 350.
Brandon would know all about that. You
Got a
been
floppy
ripping people
disk.
off for years.
I put the, I guess 30. You said it was 30 arrows.
Yes, 30 arrows.
How do I add that shit? What would it be? Or what kind of call these? Just elven arrows?
Yeah, just call them elven arrows for right now. That's fine.
I have 30 of them. Is there like a particular hit on these or no?
So those specific arrows will do 1d6.
26. Excuse me. Alright. So I make my way to this fine gentleman.
The blacksmith?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, we finally get to see the blacksmith. We meet him. So as you go,
I keep minus 2 gold, 26 gold.
so as you come up to the blacksmith area, you see a forge in the back, and you can see a dwarf working in it.
I'll be right back.
There is a, oh, what the hell was it? There is a woman standing dealing with customers, a human woman standing dealing with customers, and there's a couple of apprentices running around bringing supplies to this man here. His name is Ronark. He is running the forge.
Oh, it's a dwarf.
Yeah. He's
So I kind of.
he doesn't really say much, but he's working. He is just straight working. And the human female sees you and says, "Can I help you?"
I give her a tender smile and ask what services you guys provide.
Well, right now, with us building weapons for the kingdom, we're kind of short up on time. But if you need a custom order, it's going to be about 3 months. But we can get pretty much basic gears together within a few days. Like if you need something a little bit more specialized than standard stock. I saw that, Carl, breaking shit.
Wasn't me.
Now can I purchase supplies or here for you to make something for me, or would you prefer I bring my own and then?
I mean, if you bring your own supplies, it speeds up the process just that much, but we're still looking at about 3 months for a custom order. But if you have the supplies, great. If not, we can get it ourselves. It's just going to add extra to the cost.
How long would a custom longbow run?
Custom longbow. She kind of goes through her notes and she's looking at the list. She goes, well, our Fletcher is currently busy doing short bows for the kingdom, but I think I can get him to do this first if you have the coin. We can put a rush order on this, and it'll be about 12 gold to put a rush order in on a longbow. Provided you have no material.
Might I ask what this bow is made out of?
It'll be made out of a sturdy oak.
Now, do you do modifications to weapons?
If you're looking for magical modifications, unfortunately our town has a ban on enchantments.
Oh, no, nothing like that. I was just hoping you could put some modifications on my bow here. And I guess pull off the bow out of my back and hand her the bowstring that I recently acquired. I was hoping you could
you want us
possibly...
to restring it?
Yes.
50 silver. We could have it done in the afternoon.
I lay my bow and the bowstring down.
No.
I give her 50 silver. And I give her a slight bow.
Okay. She has a piece of parchment, and she writes down the description of your bow, and stuff, and pretty much hands it to you as a claim ticket. So you can come back in a few hours or a few days and come pick this up whenever. It'll be ready for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
And then I guess I'll just make my way over to
Tavern. Yeah, that was my ankle.
I'm curious as to. Hold on, let me mute myself. Where the other compatriots that I arrived here with are.
Well, what are you guys doing at the tavern?
He arrives and me and Big Ben are having a wrestling match.
Willis is pulling out the little hair he has left. I told you no fighting in the tavern!
I'm sitting here blessing water.
Just blessing water?
Yep.
Just consistently blessing water?
Yep.
This beer has turned into water! I can't feel any
You
of this.
bastard!
What kind of
I
sham are
wanted
you
to be
running here?
hydrated.
So you come into the tavern and you see 3 shenanigans going on. You see Willis pulling his hair out. You see Ragdoll and Ben arm wrestling. And you see Tiny purifying every beer he gets.
You're going in the grave.
Alright, so I guess I just walk in and I walk straight up to. The hell did you say that dude's name was?
Willis.
Willis? Okay.
You're
I
talking
walk
about
up. Now, does he have like a bar type
Yeah,
deal?
yeah.
Okay.
Think of like a Western bar.
Okay, so like a saloon?
Yeah, that's a good representation, yeah.
Okay, so I guess walk up to the bar and I just take a seat.
Strike check. Who's winning this arm wrestling match?
Yeah, you guys need to roll strength checks. Willis kind of looks at it and goes, I'll be with you in just a minute.
God damn it.
So the dwarf and half-orc need to roll strength checks.
I'm rolling.
I'd be amazed if Clarence wins this.
3.5 foot long arm versus a fucking 1.5 foot long arm.
Your arm's about the size of me brick, boy.
I take shits longer than you.
I piss
I just
kidney
push
stones
on a
bigger than
silver.
your brains.
Keep talking.
You roll a 20. What are you gonna roll?
I rolled a 20. What'd you roll?
Like you rolled me out.
You have to click on strength.
Should I roll survival?
No, it's a strength check.
See if you survive.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, he almost did it.
So it was a barely hard-fought victory for Ragdoll. You have to acknowledge his strength at that point. It took everything you had to bring him down.
I bet the weight of 8 plates of food helps you out, you bastard.
You hear Willis, you guys need to calm down. The final warning. And he comes to you and goes, sorry about that. I didn't know we brought idiots into this town today.
Bless all their beer, Tiny.
You're gonna give me damn heart attacks.
I ask for a. I guess they don't have glass. They have steins. I don't know.
Yeah.
For a cup of water and fruit if they have it.
Fruit? Okay, we can put something together for you. And 5 silver whenever you get the chance. And he gets a cup of water out, and he yells back he needs a plate of fruit. It'll be up in a few minutes. After a
I'll
few...
just sit there and, sip.
After a few minutes, you see one of the daughters comes out with this wide range of like apples and pears and some grapes, and she brings them up.
Are we human?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess, put my hand, pat their head, and I say thank you so much. And I slide them 25 silver.
Oh my god.
each.
That was only one that came out with the fruit.
Oh, it was just one? Okay,
Yeah.
I slapped her 25 silver.
She gets all wide-eyed. Thank you, mister. And she runs back. Okay, so all 4 of you numbnuts are at the tavern. Why? Why do we cause so much havoc at a tavern as gamers? Just why?
I'm not causing any havoc. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No.
You look
I
really
came
fucking
here.
suspicious, I'm just saying.
I'm just a hooded figure drinking some water and eating some fucking
You just
fruit.
gave a week's wages to a 13-year-old.
Why did it roll both of those? It should not have done that. There we go. That's better. That's better.
An 89.
No, the first one I rolled was 169. I'm like, well, that's not right. I rolled a D100. I rolled 2 of them by accident. So, as you guys are just kind of there, a man walks in, and you can smell him. He is a homeless bum. Walks in and sits down. Willis doesn't even acknowledge him.
Fluffy hobo, how you been?
Doesn't say a word to you. Just kind of stares down at the table.
Hey, Ragdoll, I think someone's in a competition with you.
But we all
You
notice
lost
him.
2
So,
Yeah, you all notice him. Yeah.
so I kind of want to go approach him and just, like kind of leave some space. 'Cause I'm not really sure
We're
about
smelling
him.
an asshole in the
But
building.
see if ask him if he needs any food or anything.
When you mention food, he brights up and he goes, "I will do anything you need for a plate of food. Anything at all. Anything."
Big Ben takes him to the back for a little bit.
I will trade you a good joke for a plate of food. And then you hear Willis goes, "Well, God damn it, Terry, we've heard all these jokes before. Don't bother the new people."
Kind of want to buy him the catfish special.
Clarence, what?
Oh. Well, Clarence just put down 10 silver.
Is your
Slap down 10
character,
silver for Terry.
like, what is your alignment?
Clarence's character?
Lawful good.
Yeah.
Lawful good. Okay. Are you also lawful good, Carl?
I believe
Causing
so.
a lot of havoc
Give
to
me
be
a
lawful good.
I think his is lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
I'm
me.
just neutral.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't done anything evil.
he's a dwarf.
You helped me destroy a
So-
tavern.
So, Terry sees Ben slate down 10 silver, right? Am I getting that right?
I thought you were gonna die.
So, Terry actually pushes the silver back towards you and says, No. Only food. Only food. I will
So-
only take food.
So I'll buy him the catfish dinner
I
special.
mean,
I overhear this conversation, and I don't know if you can even roll this, but I guess toss him, I don't know, an apple. Just throw it.
Oh no.
I guess that'd be a percentile. Because if you're doing over the shoulder like that, that's a percentage.
I mean, okay.
Athletics. Make an athletics check.
Yeah, athletics check works.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll do athletics.
Not acrobatic?
I say either or.
Yeah,
I would
either
say
or.
Either or that makes. 22.
We will do... He does not catch it. He gets pelted with it.
Fucking crit failed. Jesus.
jeez.
He's like,
He's now crippled. Good job.
no. Nothing like that. But the apple is bruised, and he's like, oh, man. It hurt worse than most of the horses I slept with. Jeez, ow. Oh my God.
dear Lord.
Hey, if I made you laugh, that means more food for me. Ha ha.
How about a shower?
I got the river.
God damn.
I mean, I'm offering if you have some good information for us. Well, I'll pay for a night at the inn and all the food you can eat.
When you say information, his shift completely changes. He's no longer a jokester. He's like, you need information on something? What do you need? And depending on what it is, we not be able to not talk here no more. We might have to go somewhere else.
Should we do persuasion and ask him about the ruins?
Go for it.
No, let's not talk
No.
here. Let's is there a private room we can go to and pay for?
You have the room, the
Yeah,
room
we have them
keys.
already.
Yeah, let's just go up there then. We'll
Okay.
have food sent up there or whatever.
All right, so you all go up into one room.
Nope, I stay down
I'll go.
Okay.
and I keep drinking.
Archangel.
Wait, what time is it?
Looking about 3-ish. Let's go 3-ish
In the afternoon?
in the afternoon. Yeah.
I
They're going up there to talk information.
Oh, so the shit that I already fucking did. Okay. But they don't know that. Fuck!
Oh my goodness.
So I guess just ask for another glass of water.
And Willis happily oblige. All right, so I guess I got Tiny and Ben up in the room with Slick Terry.
So immediately open all the windows.
He doesn't smell that bad. He just has a certain stench to him.
Well,
He immediately goes in and sits down in like one of the corners of the room facing the door. And he goes, "Close the door, lock it."
man, we oblige.
He goes, "What do you guys need?" "I deal in the information business. Depending what you need, I will charge you for it." "What do you need?"
We need artifacts, and we're looking for what the world is that thing called, Carl?
Shoot.
Sealing stone?
Yeah, ceiling.
You're looking for a sealing stone. Oh boy. All right. So, rumor has it, and this will charge you 12 gold pieces up front.
Alright. Perception check?
Go for it.
Is he bullshitting?
Oh my god. Oh.
He rolled a nat 1.
Oof.
You completely believe him.
Can I do a persuasion saving?
Well, I'm fucking sold.
Can I do a persuasion check and just let him know, like, I'm a man of the church, I don't have a whole lot of money on me?
You
And
can.
if you can lower it?
You could try. Yeah. Yeah.
Try
I
that.
begin counting coins and thanking my God for the opportunity to speak to this man.
He's like, no. 12 gold up front. I don't do well with anything else.
What happened to food?
That's because it's free and charitable. This is information. This is my livelihood. I know everything there is to this town, including all the dark parts.
I hand him over the 12 gold.
All right. And he goes through and kind of does this with him, puts him in his breast pocket. Like, okay. Rumor has it, the priest knows more than he's letting on. There are records of the sealing stone in the temple. I can't confirm them myself, but he definitely knows where it's at. What else do you need?
So, what's going on with this priest? He seems like an odd character.
Well, you see, 5 gold, and I can tell you more.
You gotta give me a little more information than that.
All right.
What
Since
sort
you
of
seem to be,
information are we talking?
since you guys seem to be so charitable sorts, I'll let you know. The priest is running a brothel institution in the basement of the church,
Oh, holy
Oh,
hell.
that's not good.
and the captain of the guard, Arthur, I don't know if you met him yet or not, but he is the one getting the money from it. Have you noticed in this town the children are all working and there's no children running around and playing? It's kind of an odd coincidence why there's so many orphans at the temple, is there not? You think the clerics are just out there practicing for show? No, they're flexing their muscles to make sure the people stay quiet.
Do you have any hard evidence we can look at this? It's a pretty serious allegation against the church.
Go out there at night, about 10 o'clock, and you'll see people lined up waiting their turn.
Hmm.
Go to the north side by the basement entry. You'll see them.
Alright.
10 gold. He does the same thing. He flaps it and he puts it in his breast pocket.
Tiny?
I have more information if you need it.
Oh, we need it.
Like, what else do we need?
Who do you need information on? I can give you anybody.
I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
I can pay for the next one if we know what it is that we
Well,
need.
We need.
what are you looking for?
Well, I guess.
What information do you have on the mayor?
On the mayor? Oh, man. Mayor's a piece of work. I tell you that much. I'll give you this one for free. And then, if you decide you like the information, we can talk turkey. But, so the mayor's running an embezzlement scheme with Toldor. You know that shipment that's been missing? Well,
Yes.
I have it on good authority that the certain guard sabotaged the boat. And it's lost at the river because I remember traveling up the river some looking for food and whatnot. And I found some crates of clothing, not but half a day's travel. Can't tell you much more, but I know a broken boat when I seen one. You ever seen explosion magic?
Doesn't sound friendly.
No. However,
Some
I can
good info.
bring
Can
it
you
back.
mark it on our map?
Yeah, so like I haven't drawn it up yet, but like
Yeah.
if you follow the river bend, you'll see it. Like you follow the river, you will see it. Following it eastward, and he says, "I know that the mayor and Toldor are really upset about it because underneath that boat was a lot of their embezzlement money coming from the bigger cities. And I know this because I am orchestrating it. See, something you need to know is this town runs all the trading to the rest of the kingdom from the big city. We collect a lot of the big dirt on political figures, and then we hold them accountable. Some people might say it's extortion. I call it business. The mayor,
Paladin's still alive.
the mayor might run this town, but I own it.
You hear from downstairs. Why? Who turned my beer into water?
We give him 5 gold for that information.
And he does the same thing. He rubs it in his hands and puts it in his breast pocket. He goes, I believe that's 3 stories for the day. I'll be on my way. And he goes right out the door.
Kind of want to get everyone go back downstairs and just kind of share information on what we all found.
Yeah. So, Angel, you see Terry come down the stairs and hastily leave.
I kind of just look back at him. And I look back at Willis.
Don't worry about Terry. He's harmless for the most part. He's got a lot of wild conspiracies that he talks about. I don't think anybody in town believes him. He's got some good jokes, though. That's how he makes his living for food. But sometimes he can be a nuisance. But, you know, not everybody's mentally there. And he goes back through and refills your water.
Ask for some bread.
Absolutely. And he goes and yells at the kitchen.
Oh, jeez.
So I come back downstairs and get everybody's attention, or 4 in the group anyway, and I tell them what we just heard at a rather quiet intensity because I'm so raging mad.
In the corner, you see Ragdoll with like his hood up, and all you just hear is a snoring.
Kind of want to splash some holy water.
Just
on
wants
him.
to eat and fart, shit, puke on everything, doesn't want to fight.
Give his wolf some holy water. what do you guys want to focus on first? Do we want to hunt down the exploded boat? Do we want to go with the original plan and look like go at night and see if
Kind of
there's
want
anything
to.
going on in the temple?
Kind of want to.
You've also got the
Strangle
old
a guard
ruins to the
captain.
north.
Yeah, there's ruins to the north. There's a farmhouse that we can investigate for the priest. There's all sorts of different items we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we're. You might want to look at the barbarian for this.
I'm gonna kick one of the legs off of Ragdool's chair.
And he falls!
Away.
Falls hard!
Dodge.
For thousands of years, I lay dormant.
Fucking drama queen.
What do you guys want?
Shit's going down.
So I'm gonna say it's about 3:30ish in the afternoon.
Well, you guys have fun with the shit and going down.
How can you just sit there and let all this stuff happen?
Very
Three in the
easily.
afternoon. How are you drunk off of holy water? Fucking weak-livered sack of crap.
All the holy waters fighting the demons in me.
I'm not drunk. I'm
Just
just tired.
worthless.
I'm in a food coma.
It's been
And
an
to
hour
answer your
since that
question,
food coma.
Tiny, just like this.
Alright. So, talk amongst yourselves. What do you want to do?
What about you, Shari Bull?
Somebody at least had tried to say it correctly.
Yarble.
I just kind of look over.
Can I slide you a map and see if you point at anything in particular? I can write more stuff on here.
Adventure of the Ruins, adventure kicking people's ass here in the town, and people that very well deserve
Did
it. Or
I?
adventure out and find a
When I went
paladin.
to the to see the mayor, did he give me the map of the ruin area? no?
I don't think so. But you know
Yeah,
what? Hold
he
on.
gave you the book, remember?
No, he
He
brought
said,
the
this is
book
all the
down.
information I have.
I'm gonna say yeah, he gave you the map. I'm gonna say yeah, he gave you the map.
Okay. So I guess I just pull out from underneath my cloak here, and I just hand it to him. And I just take a bite of an apple. Or the bread now. The bread that I just
Yeah.
pull it back up.
The map?
Yeah, I mean, if you showed it to us, we need to look at it. It's the first time we're all seeing it.
I mean, I'm showing it to Ben. You're sleeping.
I
He
figured we were
can't read
gathered in
anyway,
a
they're
circle
not
right now.
showing him.
I figured we were gathered in a circle at the table. How's that by now?
Oh no, I'm still sitting at the bar.
While I'm raging angry, I think that we should collect some more details on all the stuff Terry was talking about. And since we won't know until tonight, that gives us plenty of time to travel. At least to the
Okay.
ruins, right?
I get up from my table to come look at said map and ask, so what do we need to go to the Forbidden Butthole for?
Why is there an exploded boat written on the map?
Isn't that like where the thing is at?
No, this is the ruins. The boat's nowhere here on this map.
Oh, so this is actually like.
This is the map of the ruins area.
Okay, so we're to the south still.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
will
it's-
have a better map for overview. I was lazy and did not make one.
Okay.
Apologies. But I will have a better map for an overlay for what you can expect later on.
Okay.
That was on my bad.
Question:
Answer.
Does the party know what I am?
I think they all have a good idea.
We'll be in the.
See,
I'll
the
say
cleric and the
Clarence
paladin
and
should
I-
have some fucking kind of idea what.
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
Roll religion check.
Well, considering you want to go to the Forbidden Butthole, you one of them fag types? Or are you one of them transmutations?
Just make a vote, Red. No one wants to hear your bullshit.
What are you, transmutation?
You ignorant twat.
I do love the fact of the banter between the half-orc and the dwarf. The chaotic neutral and the lawful good going at it. It's perfect. I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what are you guys planning on doing? What we got for a
I don't
headcount
know.
vote?
He never told me if he's one of them transmutations.
Do you even know what a transmutation is? Roll an intelligence check.
He already failed it.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
that's
laugh
why
though.
he's saying transmutation, because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You need at least a 15 for that.
Oh no, this page is loaded.
You can open it in a secondary window. And keep it open if you wanted to.
I'm probably gonna do that then.
It's like the little top left button, the two little windows.
He said intelligence check?
Yes. Yeah, no, you're talking out of your ass. You heard transmutation somewhere and now you think it's a fancy word. Straight up talking out your ass. All right, who votes for boat? Who votes for stables? Who votes
stables is
for the
the
temple?
Well, the temple's gonna take a little bit of time from the night.
Who votes the old ruins?
How long did you say that the boat was going to take?
It's gonna be a half a day if you leave the town.
So it'll be daytime again by the time you get back. How far are the ruins?
A half a day.
Yeah, all of it's half a day.
Everything's half a day.
Mm-hmm.
Roll some dice.
Rollies. Rollies.
So you're looking for like what?
Odds for ruins, even for boat.
Yep.
I'm saying
Or
Sounds
for me.
good.
runes. The runes.
What about the ruins?
Oh, that's 3 for ruins, then. Let's do the runes.
Okay.
We'll get a stretcher for Ragdoll.
All right. So I'm gonna say this is a great time to kind of cut away from this because we've been at it for about 2 hours, and we will come back to this next Wednesday. But at least we know we're gonna be starting at the ruins when we start.
It works.
I will leave a note of saying we are going to the ruins.
This was fun.
Yeah. All right. All right. Any kind of recap? Since we're kind of winding down here now, anything you guys want me to do to improve? Anything you can think of? Anything I need to change?
I mean, you let me eat and drink the whole time.
Let you?
Someone could change Ragdoll's underwear. That'd be an improvement.
I like on a serious note, is there something like I need to like do to improve anything, or is everything good so far?
Well, I'm digging it, man.
Everything's
That's
good
so far.
very smooth.
Good. Nobody felt like they were singled out. Nobody
No.
enjoyed. Okay, good.
I mean, I purposely set myself out.
Okay.
I was just at the tavern eating and drinking.
Right. Well, it's hard to balance like 4 people doing 4 different things. I think I got a good system going with it though, so it seems like everyone's happy with it. Unless there's a complaint somewhere and nobody wants to speak up. I mean, that's fine.
There's a fucking pig in the party. I don't know.
It's Sir Oinkers.
Sir Oinkers. For the queen.
For the queen. So I need to make a couple of notes for
What's it say on the back?
Snort.
Yeah, it's a Linux tool.
Oh, nice.
It sniffs. This is the mascot for it.
Sniffs out evil
I
doing.
thought that
Yeah.
looked familiar.
Yeah, it's for like the sim solutions.
So your archangel character, what's some background on the actual race? So I've never heard of it.
Give me a second here.
Let me Google that for you.
Aren't they like forsaken by certain gods and cast out of the angelic realm?
I'm gonna say they're not necessarily like angels, but like you can easily kind of compare them to them, because they are basically descended from like celestial beings.
They're almost Nephilim.
Yeah, in a way. They're more human than anything because they still age the same as humans. But they're usually like good alignments, but
This one isn't. Dun dun dun.
because their homeland's the prime material plane.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot.
A lot of them are like outcasts from like certain I guess deities or whatever. Mine's technically outcast. No.
Alright.
How do I bring? Can we bring up each other's character sheets?
Only if you want to share them with everybody.
Well,
I mean, technically you do have the right not to show your character sheet.
but
So, like, if you're willing to share it, you can. That's
I got
all.
some story-based stuff that I'm not sharing just yet.
that makes sense. So working on mine, so I think I'll leave it out too, since that's how it is.
Alright.
Gives opportunity for story.
That probably make it a little better.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying earlier, it was like Carl gave me a city name, so I now have to draw a bigger map with that city somewhere in the world. And Clarence gave me a mountain range. I have to work with a mountain range now somewhere. I've got an outcasts portion that I have to work with too. Like, you guys are building the world as we're doing this, and that's kind of what I'm getting at here. Is like you're helping me create this world with your backstories.
We are the oddest group I have ever seen
Hey, it works.
playing a game like this, and that's that's fucking cool. All unfamiliar
Honest
characters.
group as like characters or actual people.
We got a half orc, we got a dragonborn, we got a dwarf, and an Azamar. That's almost like one of them weird jokes. Like, what do you get when you cross a dragonborn, a half orc, a dwarf, and an Azamar? You get the worst.
Ragdoll's mother.
Like, I guess we'll have to think of a team name.
I mean, if you want to, go for it. Yeah, if you guys want to do one.
We'll come up with it in the story.
Right.
Throughout the story.
Oh, you're finally awake, team.
Yeah, did I need to work on my intro?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I will say Aasimar aren't normally rangers, they're normally paladins or clerics.
You picked that lock by
or
yourself?
I did.
Or some other spellcaster.
Right.
So
Steve locked.
Alrighty.
Coral, what is that?
Lock. I just managed to pick it actually.
Nice.
Why are you picking locks? Don't you do digital shit? What does that
Well,
have to do with
it actually
anything?
does. It actually does involve it. There's actually social engineering aspect of IT security.
Nice. Alright, everybody. It was fun. I will see you all tomorrow.
Alrighty.